Hey, DSR. Good to see you, brother. Doing good. How about yourself? That's good. Yeah, man, I'm doing good. I just wanted to jump on here real quick and make an announcement for tonight, about tonight. That's good, brother. That's what I'm doing now. Around today, and I got most of what I needed done, and um, had to stop by and see a couple friends of mine that are still haven't retired law enforcement yet. Sat and talked to for a few minutes, and then I got on home. Hey, Janelle, good to see you. My apologies, Mrs. Janelle. What would you prefer, Mrs. Janelle or Janelle? Whatever. Okay. You know me, I like to be respectful. I just jumping on. I wanted to make an announcement about tonight. Sorry for the traffic. I just got back here to the house. I was telling DSR that I had some running around to do today. Thank you. You as well. Absolutely. Um, I'll tell you guys now, and I'll I'll say it again, which I don't mind. I don't care. Um, I got an invite uh, for an interview tonight from MT Paranormal Mike, and it's going to be at 8 o'clock. Um, and then he has another William. William. I'm not used to saying my actual name. Um, at 9 o'clock, and I may or may not stay on until 9. I might just do mine and then step off. Yes, I'm sorry, Eastern time. I'm sorry. Yeah. Um, 8 o'clock Eastern. I'm sorry. There may be a couple others joining. I'm not sure. Yeah, I figured you guys. I don't know. I don't ever. I have a bad habit of showing up live like I just did because I don't know how to set the timer and all that. I really don't. I don't know anything about the old interweb. Who all's on here? VA Moon. Oh, not a whole lot. I just got home. Been out running errands all day, and then you guys gonna think that I'm pulling your leg, but look it up. Google it. Um, I lost another buddy yesterday morning, 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. He's right here in Centerville. he was in it. He was in his personal car, and I know I shouldn't announce this because it was just announced, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Centerville deputy was in his personal car, which I know, and he ran into a back of a parked box truck, and it killed him. Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to sound harsh, but no, I'm not. I'm really not being harsh. It's very sad. He had quite a bit of time in, and he was 54, I think. And yeah, me too. I appreciate it, DSR. It was it put a knot in my throat. I mean, I know him. I've known him probably 10, 11 years. Uh, yeah, something like that. I think about 11 years I've known him. And that's where I stopped up and seen a couple. I seen the sheriff of Queen Anne's County. I stopped in and seen Gary Hoffman. But he wasn't there, so I talked to a couple other deputies, and then I had to run some errands. I had to go to the post office, and then I had to go get some oatmeal shampoo for Molly because she has dry skin. And then I came on home, and I talked to MT Paranormal Mike. He gave me he invited me to do an interview 8 o'clock Eastern time tonight, and which I'm honored. We haven't even spoke about what we're going to discuss yet, but I'm sure it'll be interesting for everybody. Thank you, Mr. Janelle. I appreciate that. It's a rough one for Centerville's a small. It's actually Centerville's about a 2 mile stretch, and I think they have about. I could be wrong. I know 4 or 5 years ago they had like 20, 21 officers. Not that many. It's a small department, so you can imagine it hits hard. And then Queen Anne's County is a big county. They have quite a few. But yeah, when it's a small town like that, or a small. If you take too long blinking, you'll drive right through there. Bill, are you assigned to duties with family like the last? No, no. I asked who was going to be doing what, and they had. I think they got like 8. I think of. I don't know exactly the accuracy of who's going to be what from where, but I'm pretty sure Queen Anne's going to have a few, and Centerville obviously will have a few, and possibly Maryland State Police. I'm not 100%. I don't even know if I'm going to go yet. Thank you, Janelle. I think depending on what day and what the time. Usually it's 9 to like whatever in the morning. It's usually a couple hours, and then it's afternoon, like 2:30 to like 5. I think is the longest. The evenings are usually the longest viewing. But I don't know what they're going to do, if they're even going to have, how they're going to have it. I don't know. So, and then it all depends. Like, it was a freak accident. Like, he ran into the back of the truck that was parked, and there's really no explanation for it. But I'm not going to go into details. I shouldn't even be talking this much about it. But I'm only repeating what I've already read in Newsbreak. So I'm really not out of bounds. But it's sad, and it goes on. everywhere in the United States every day, 4 or 5 times a day, probably a dozen times. I think what the what I've read. VA, I could, um, but I didn't feel like it was something that if they asked me, I would have, but I don't feel like, I don't know. I feel that they got it covered. You have he has a lot of uh, active people that will stand up and cover that. I knew him as if I seen him in town from previously being around him in situations, and then if I seen him in town and stuff like that, we'd stop and talk, or if I was eating lunch somewhere, we'd buy one of us would buy each other lunch, or vice versa. But I hadn't seen him in 2-3 years, I think, maybe 2 years, something like that. I'm glad you guys stopped in for a moment. I wanted you guys, yep, casual friends that would have each other six, drop of a dime. Yep. No matter what, where we were or what was going on. That's just a responsibility, when you're in that field anyway, on or off. People think because you stop doing it, or you retire, or you change states or counties, that you just lay it at the wayside. You don't. It'll follow me all the way to my grave. I don't care where I'm at. If I'm going down the highway and I see somebody in distress, it's on. What's that saying? It's on like Donkey Kong. Have to go back to work now. We see you later on tonight. Okay. Thank you, VA. I'll see you then. Thanks for stopping in. Blessings. Yes. Absolutely. Yep. As I would for you guys. Each and every one of you. Anyway, I knew it was kind of early in the evening to get on here, but I just wanted to, if you guys talk to anybody, if you don't mind, please, would you let them know that I was going to post it in my community. I guess I still could, but then every time I go in my community, take care, VA. Love you. Blessings. Every time I go in my community, it only offers like a behind the scenes picture, and I don't know if I can change it. You know me. So I thought I seen my son in here. I don't see him now. Let me see. I could have swore I seen Billy in here. Billy. Thanks for making me take a break. You in the garden? Or were you in the garden? Oh, I got you. That's awesome. You guys get out and do things on the weekends. That's awesome. We're working on that. As soon as school lets out, when that bus stops turning the wheels, we'll be all over the place. I'm going. I mean, as long as it's good on Mike's end, I'm still going up to see him, and then swinging around to MT Paranormal, Mike's, and possibly Cameraman. Oh, I got you. I got you. Yeah, that's the only thing. I remember those days. I would have off like 2 Saturdays a month if I was lucky, and Jen was always off, because of the school bus, unless she did field trips. And I'd come in the door and they're like, "What, you ready?" And then I'd get a call to where I'd have to go back or, something. Yeah, I know that. Well, Jen, Jen went without me for 20 some years where I was a week, 2 weeks, sometimes 3 weeks. Hey, Mike, good to see you. Yeah, if we worked out of state, shucks, it'd be 2 weeks sometimes. It gets old, especially when you don't see each other like that. It gets old quick. But is it nice out there? Don't answer the phone. Laugh out loud. Don't. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Carson, good to see you. Blessings. It was a little cool. When wind blows, it's a little chill in air. But yeah. I was announcing everyone that just came in. Hello to everyone. 85. Wow, that's nice. I'm comfortable right there. Mr. Carson, I was just announcing tonight. I've been invited. I think Mike's still here. Mike, Mr. Carson. I was just announcing that MT Paranormal Mike invited me to do an interview tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Sit down with him and just, I guess he's interviewing me, which is awesome. I'm honored. And then at 9 o'clock, he's also having another William come on. I'm in the bleachers. I'm here. All right, brother. At 9 o'clock, he's having another William come on, and I may or may not stay on for that one. I'll see how far mine runs into. If mine runs into his time to come on, then obviously I'll stay on. But I'll definitely be off before 10 o'clock. That way Jen can go down for the night. And am I really? We've had problems with internet here all day. They had a fire and broadband. We lost internet. And my granddaughter, she couldn't go to school today because there was no internet. My apologies. Is it still choppy? Okay. Oh, cool. All right, Mike. Thank you, Mr. Carson. Mostly fine. Yeah, it's I got an email about half hour ago and said they straightened it out, but you know how that goes sometimes when it's freshly fixed. They still got to weed things out, I'm sure. Maybe let me see if I'm sitting on my cord for one thing. My phone was low. There we go. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know. I was going to put it in, I was telling everybody, I was going to put it in my community page, but I don't know how to switch it from behind the scenes picture to just a comment or, an update. And every time I back out and go back in, it still says it. So I'm not worried about it. I'll just do it like this. Hope everybody's enjoying their day. It actually feels like rain here. I don't know if it's going to or not. That tan you're working on makes you goatee stand out. Looks nice. Thank you. I don't know. I started going gray about 31 years old. And my dad had jet black hair too. And I don't think my dad had gray hair until he was like 42, 43. My grandfather, he had gray hair as far as back I can remember. I think in his 50s, but I don't know where I get it from. I know we all go bald. That's my... I do grow it out. It does. I can comb it back, but it's too much. Summertime, I'd rather just keep it like this. It's fine. I'm like your dad, starting going gray. In the last 7-8 years, I have goatee too. Yeah, I had somebody the other night. Brandon is 48 and is all gray now. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the what do you call it? The rumor's true or the legend's true that, or the theory that stress does it. I don't know. I never really felt stressed. Hey, Scared Silly. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. I never really felt stressed out or anything. I don't know. I'm not. I also don't know if hats cause baldness. I hear it does. Yeah, they do. I had a friend in high school that was completely gray. And I've never seen that again. He was like, I think he was like 16 when he went gray. All rumors. I figured it was. I wouldn't wear a hat. Well, that's not true. I would wear a hat on like weather days or on the job or something like that, but I tried to take it off as much as I could. But when you wear them as much as that, every day or every other day, yeah, hair is overrated. You're right about that. I was so happy to not have to have a style high and tight. I'm gonna say it again. I'll say it again, Scared Silly. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, when I was able to just wear it bald, I mean, I guess I could have then, but I was so happy because I could just go in and go zip, zip, zip. Because I cut my own hair. I used to go a couple times a week because my hair does grow fast, super fast. One thing I can do is grow a beard. I could grow it all the way down past my waist if I want it. I think I get that from my dad. But I don't like mustaches. They always get in the way. We got a couple more in here. I'm just making an announcement for tonight. I got an invite to from MT Paranormal Mike. At 8 o'clock Eastern time, he wants to do an interview with me. And I just wanted you guys to know, let you guys know like this. And plus I missed you guys. I wanted to jump on real quick and say hello. And I'm giving my yard a rest for a few days. Let them relax, calm down. If they are, they're probably not. They probably enjoy it, but I figured I'd give them a little break. High and tight is nice. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I liked it, but it's just I'm a lazy person. Uh, you work, and then you get off. Then you gotta go either that evening or make time. Brian at Montauk is strange. No, MT Paranormal Mike. He's with the camera. He does a lot of lives, night hunts with Cameraman Crew, the Cameraman channel. I believe he may be stepping in too for a moment. I'm not sure though. Yeah, I think it's going to be nice, and I think it'll be fun. Mike's a good guy. All of them are cameraman, trapper, Tin Man. I don't know if Bearded Wonder. I think he is still a part of them. I think he helps maybe with tech or something like that. I'm not sure. I know he lives 3 or 4 hours away from them, and it's hard for him to get down, for all the hunts. I wouldn't mind doing it live with Brian at Montauk. Brian's a cool dude. Very knowledgeable. He knows if it has history, anything to do with history, he knows it. It seems like. He definitely knows a lot about Long Island, or I guess I could say New York, period. It's pretty cool that he kept pretty much documented himself from a young man all the way up, from a teenager all the way up from Montauk. That's pretty cool. I wish I had thought about something like that when I was younger. I'd have been all over that. At least knowing now what I know. Then again, who knows, Can't really say. Hope you're doing well, Scared Silly. It's good to see you. Blessings to you. Thank you. Well, I don't want to keep you guys on. I just wanted to let you guys know if you guys happen to speak to anyone else from the family and the community, if you don't mind, pass the word. Backing out another bowl game season. Okay, Mr. Janelle, I'll see you tonight. Good seeing you. Blessings. Yeah, I appreciate it. I know a lot of people right now. I knew it was the wrong time to get on here. It's at the end of the day, everybody's winding down, trying to get finished up, and get home or get things done at home. I'm gonna try to go on my community page and post something too. I'll give it a shot. Love you too, Janelle. Blessings. See you tonight. Have fun at the ball game. DSR, you been playing any ball lately? Played footy on Sunday. I got you. Awesome. Absolutely, Mr. Joe. All right, brother. All right, guys. I won't keep you on here. I'm gonna hop off, and I gotta cut Haley's hair for her. I do a little bit of hair too on the side. I'm gonna dye her hair for her, highlight it. I'm not gonna dye it. She likes it highlighted, so it takes a few days to recover. Hey, Larry, good to see you. Blessings to you, brother. Yeah, I'm gonna highlight Haley's hair for her, and I do it about every couple months for her. Take care, Mr. Carson. Good seeing you. Blessings. Much love. You working, Larry? I think he might have stepped off, Larry. I'm not 100%. Good night to all. We'll try to catch up later. All right, DSR. Good seeing you, brother. Blessings. Plush Time TV. Hello. Good to see you. I'm doing great. How about yourself? Beautiful day, that's for sure. That's good. Can't ask for much more than that. I don't even complain anymore. As long as my feet hit the ground, I'm happy. On my way home. Oh, good, Larry. You probably put in a long one today, I'm sure, knowing you. You stay busy. You rock and roll, brother. Although I have a guy friend who keeps sitting next to me and shows me really weird things in the whole room. Is that right? Who might that? Me or someone else? I'm sorry, I'm a little slow. I tend to show a lot of weird things. That's why I was wondering if it was me. Traffic is crazy. 2 hours to get. Wow. Man. I feel for you, brother. I don't miss them DC drives anymore. Washington, D.C. is a madhouse. I don't know how, but I said YouTube channel, not hotel. Oh. You're fine. You're fine. If you don't mind me asking, what kind of weird things, like spirits or weirder than that? Sorry, tongue tied today. And also, he looks around the whole room to show me all of these weird things, and he has a hotel room with all the videos. Oh, I gotcha. I don't know how. Okay. I'm going to Washington, D.C. in a few weeks since my friend just got a notification saying that our tours have been confirmed and we are allowed to go around the White House and we have been selected. That's awesome. Congratulations. You'll enjoy that. I spent some time in and out of the White House. You'll enjoy that. Yep. Yep. It's a tight program, but you'll enjoy it. A lot of hoops, and you gotta go through so much to even get to the front gate. Thank you. I wonder how fun it will be. I wonder if we'll get lost like everyone says. No, I don't. Nowadays, no, I don't think you will. Just off the top of my head, and just a year ago, they had so many agents, Secret Service, assigned to open house that it's impossible, because they're on your tail. They're on your coattail every second, every moment, every turn you make. Billy, every time I catch your live, you may make my day. You're so kind. Thank you, Larry. I'm just me, brother. I ain't no different than anyone else. I have my moments. I curse, I spatter. I have the same days as everybody else, but I try to keep it at a low and a moderate pace, and I just try to be me. That's all you can be in these days. There's so many out here that aren't, Do you think the president in the White House for the fourth president? No. No. And if he is, do you mean re-election or for your visit? What do you think the odds are that the president... they're very low. If he is there, he'll be below the White House. He'll be down what they call the dungeon, and they won't let him back up no matter what. And if there's any kind of what we always called forward motion, anything taking place or anything jumping off, there's no saying where they'll move him to. They can move the president of the United States. I don't know if you know this, but they can take him downstairs under the White House, and he could be in Pennsylvania as little as 15 minutes by tunnels. Oh, man, Larry, imagine that. I don't know. I'd probably get blamed for trying to be Trump. My beliefs are so lax and 100% for the blue collar that they would run me out too. And I don't know. I don't want to get too political, but I live in Pennsylvania. It's cool that they were tunnels taken away. Yeah, it is. You got my vote. Well, you can run with me. How about that? We would do something, wouldn't we? And we're going to Baltimore to go to the cruise dock so we can go on a cruise. It's an 11-day. That's awesome. Make sure that when you hit Baltimore City, that you keep anything that you're traveling with to a bare minimum as far as valuables. The Inner Harbor is a very, very dangerous and ruthless place. And I don't mean to ruin it for you, but just try to do what you're there to do. And if you're going to go to the stadiums or anything like that, try to pay a usher or take a tour bus. Don't try to catch a cab. Don't try to walk the sidewalks. They're shooting people up there every day, all day long, and they rob people, out-of-staters. They can pick you out like a sore thumb. I've worked Baltimore City hot and heavy for a few years. Well, then I won't know who to choose for president if he runs with you. I just jumped on, but I vote Billy. Thank you, Shannon. Good to see you. Blessings to you. Much love. Larry's going to run for vice president, or we might switch when we right before we go. Oh man! And then we'll get each one of you guys in for cabinet members or administration. Oh, wow, that's an honor, Larry. Thank you so much. Boy, if some of my old partners or old friends heard you say that or seen you say that, they would be on the floor laughing. Oh man, I knew I'd come on here for a reason, for a good reason. I love getting on with you guys. It's awesome. Larry, that sucks that you're sitting in so much traffic, man. Golly day. I definitely, that'd probably be the reason why, well, they don't drive, but DC is a nightmare. Then, in talking about bad places, Baltimore, I don't know. When I was a kid, I was born in Baltimore. When I was a kid growing up, we used to play in the alleys, and I could hear my grandmother hollering for dinner, for supper at like an hour dark. And when she hollered one time, you came home. You knew you better get home. But I've talked to some of my cousins and the ones that ended up staying there, and it's nothing like that anymore. It's just all turned bad. But you'll have a good time on the cruise. That's fun. We always left out of Baltimore Harbor to go to the Bahamas or wherever we, Puerto Rico and places like that. It's just not a place to mingle. I can't wait to get up north, man. Or northeast. Soon as school lets out the 8th. Littlefoot, it's good to see ya. So happy you dropped in. Many blessings and much love to you. I hope you're doing well today. We keep raising and lowering viewers. It's awesome. Like an hour ago, I said I was jumping off. You know me. I'm just going to get on real quick. No such thing with me. I can't help it. Mrs. Linda, hello. Blessings to you. Much love. That's good. I'm happy. I'm happy to hear that. That's wonderful. Mrs. Linda, the legend, is in the house. The legend has stepped into the room. North Alabama, good to see you. I checked your email out this morning. I went to bed early last night, man. I crashed. That was a very interesting picture. I seen so much in that picture, in that clip. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. You're never late. You're never too late. I jumped on to make an announcement about tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern time. MT Paranormal Mike invited me to interview me on his channel. And I just wanted everyone to, just to know, to get a heads up. I'm glad you said something because I I haven't said it but a couple times on here. Yeah, I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be awesome myself. I think everybody will enjoy it. Um, I haven't even actually sat down with him yet and discussed what we're going to talk about. So I have no idea. I'm just excited and honored to be asked to come on. RG is at the fishing camp, spraying weeds. Awesome. Would you let him know for me, Mrs. Linda, that tonight, 8 Eastern Time, MT Paranormal Mike interview? Everyone in chat, keep me in a good mood all day. Every time I log on, someone is live, and all the familiar friends in chat are there. You're like family now. Absolutely. You are family to us. Whose channel? MT Paranormal Mike. He's the fella that has a paranormal channel that gets on with cameraman and his crew. They do the night hunts. Well, that's not right. Nighttime investigations. So much in one photo. Yes, it was. Or yes, it is. Yep. I saw a tall, white, bipedal being standing up in the backwood edge, right just off the field edge, kind of in the center, but like right behind the spirit dog. And that being has to be 10, 11, 12 foot. Big, huge head. But to me, like white. I got something super strange yesterday on video while in the woods. I need to send you to help me understand what the heck it may be. Had many experiences yesterday by my house. Yeah, absolutely, Shannon. Send it on over and you can text it, you can email it, whatever you want to do. That's awesome. I was dumb. I thought MT stood for Montana. Normally, yeah, I would have thought the same thing. Or Mount, like Mount Hood, or yeah. That's good that you pointed that out, because that's not strange. That's what I would have thought. I sent you another email explaining the area's history. Okay, cool. I'll check it out here when I get off. Thank you for that, North Alabama. I got to send you some over. I was when I was going through everybody's emails this morning, I got sidetracked with a couple phone calls. I was telling everybody earlier I had another. You can Google it, and it'll have all the information about what I'm about to tell you. I had another old friend, comrade, got killed. Don't know if he was on his way to work or left work, but he was in his personal vehicle. Centerville deputy, right up the road here, about 17 miles. Molly, get up here. There was a parked box truck, and they don't know why, they haven't figured it out yet, but he run clean into the back of the box truck, and it was a fatality. He was 54 years old, been on the job quite a while, but absolutely North Alabama, yep, for sure. But I don't think I'm going to attend this one. I think I'm gonna sit this one out, unless it's something that doesn't interfere with my schedule. I know that sounds strange, or I don't know. Yeah, he was just on here. I'll text it to him. Actually, they were both on here. Huh. Yeah, I'll get it over to him, Mrs. Linda. Thank you for letting me know. Well, just pray for your friend who has passed. He will feel it. Absolutely, Mrs. Linda. I tell you, it's been a crazy start for friends and family, but it's okay. It's all okay. Really, now another surprise, really, for me. I was like, no way, not again. Thank you, Shannon. I appreciate it. My friend B wants to talk to you. Okay, that's fine. Plush time. Where are you? Oh, you're in Pennsylvania. That's right. You told me. Sounds like you're having a busy day today, Mrs. Linda. Hi, it's B. I signed up for White House and I'm going to Baltimore. Awesome. You'll enjoy it. You'll like the White House. It's an interesting place, and if you have followed history throughout, you'll really find it interesting as you're walking from room to room. Um, and if you follow any type of paranormal, or if you're familiar with the spirit world, you'll feel so much energy while you're in there. Um, it's really an amazing place. Um, you figure there's so many different people from all walks of earth that walk that that building, that house. You were up last. Yeah, I seen that, Mrs. Linda. It is something else out there. Last night, mountain outside Mexico City, Mount Congo, of course, mountain. Yep. Yeah, I was online. I got Haley to get me online, and I was reading up on it, and wow. I haven't heard from my sister yet. She works for TSA, Tampa Airport, and I guess as soon as she gets off, I'll be able to find out something. I hope you enjoy your trip to Washington, D.C., Plush Time and B. You guys will really enjoy it, and I hope you have fun on the cruise out of Baltimore. Just remember what I said about Baltimore City. When you get down in the inner harbor, make sure that you stay close. If you guys are going to be together, stay close to one another, and try not to carry too many things valuable with you, because um, when people tour that city, they take advantage of people bad there. They closed Mexico City Airport. Yeah, I read that. It's a terrible time right now for all them folks. I've been praying since I heard everything yesterday. You doing okay today, Mrs. Linda? You okay? I know you're busy. Plush time and B, is this your first trip to DC and Baltimore? Big bad volcanoes affect the crops. Yeah, it does. And it doesn't do it just for a few days. It does it for, depending on how large they are, how big of an eruption, it could last a month or longer. It destroys everything in its path. Ash does. Paint, cars, air conditioning systems, heating systems. It really, it takes a toll on things, that's for sure. Health, people's health, breathing. I read last night all the people that were having issues. I'm tired but happy to be alive. Me too. I said that to someone earlier. I'm happy every day I sit up on the side of the bed and put my feet on the floor. Every day is a blessing. I was reading about people with respiratory issues and, like asthma, COPD. A lot of people were suffering because of the volcanoes and the air quality. Yes, amen. All right, guys. Well, guess I'll jump off here. I gotta dye Haley. I'm not dye. I gotta highlight Haley's hair for her. I left that part out about me. I do hair on when need be. Between my taking a Votech course and when I was in high school because I couldn't get in automotives, I took cosmetology for 3 months and learned how to do women's hair, and I'm real good at children's haircuts and all of it basically. But Haley likes highlights in her hair, so I do that for her every couple months or so. All around duties. You do good. Make her pretty. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's stern. She keeps me in check. Same here. I have had 2 incidents this year. I have a brain tumor on my brain stem. That's why I want a healing. I'm going to do everything in my power to keep a healing coming your way. Starting right now. Even though I've been praying for you, I'm going to send some stern prayers your way, Littlefoot. Thank you, Littlefoots. That's awesome. I need my hair done. Come on. Oh, I can come up there. Oh, I'm coming up there soon. Soon as school lets out. That's a promise. I don't care what's going on. By the 9th, I'm going to be on the road. All right, North Alabama. Good seeing you. Thanks for dropping in. I really appreciate it. I'm going to check your email out and I'm going to send you something back. I'll get that straight this evening. Yes. Absolutely, Miss Linda. You're absolutely welcome. Always and forever. Would love to see you if possible. Absolutely. I'm going to go to Mike first, and then I'm going to come around and drop into Ohio and see MT Paranormal Mike, and hopefully get to see the cameraman's crew and the cameraman. Oh, yeah. Prayer is all we have amongst other than ourselves, each and every one of us. Sorry, I'm praying right now. Everything's going to be okay. You're well loved in this community and family. Yeah, I think so, Shannon. Yep. You're a loving person, Littlefoots. You pass out the love. I feel that you're in a stressful time right now. I can feel it. But it's going to be okay. I keep hearing that. It's going to be okay. Just keep speaking to the good Lord and your guardian angels, and they'll walk you through this. They'll get you through it. And as well as all of us. Thank you, Lord. Amen. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. That's good. I'm so happy for you. I'm glad that you're connecting. You're not alone. I promise you that. All right, guys, I love you guys, each and every one of you. Blessings to you and your families. And I'll see you guys tonight at 8 Eastern Time. If you got time, drop on over to MT Paranormal channel. Mike. Thank you, Mrs. Linda. Blessings to you. Love you. I'll see you guys. You guys take care. You need anything, I'm one phone call, one text, one email, anything and everything, no matter what. Love to everyone. Have a great night. You too. Thank you, Mrs. Linda. Hopefully you get to relax some here shortly. Thank you, Shannon, and everyone in chat. Love and light to all. Thank you, Littlefoots. You take care. Blessings. Love you guys. And love you, Littlefoots. Take care.